I'm so fucking confused. I've been thinking about this epitaph shit for probably like an hour now. I came up with this. I watched last chapter again. Not my video, but a different video. And again, I was paying attention to what Ava said about how river, like it doesn't have to be an actual river. And then I'm thinking about the exact place we're looking at right now. I'm thinking this is what I came up with, but then it kind of fucked with me because Erica is treating the epitaph like without any magic, like as a like what it is, a riddle, a puzzle, with no magic involved. And me, in doing what I'm doing, solving it how I was quote unquote solving it, I'm treating it as magic. But Ava said that think of it like a family tree, right? And that got me to thinking, if we're gonna think of the river as a family tree, then the sweet fish would naturally be the people who make up that family, right? Is that too crazy to think of? So like Kraus, not maybe Natsuki, Battler, Rudolph, Ginzo, everyone. Now then, they said down, or what the fuck did they say? You will find a village downstream. Now then, I don't know if he's talking about, now then, going through that, this is what I'm thinking. It has to be here in Rokkenjima. It doesn't have to be anywhere else, this puzzle, this epitaph, because if it has to do with another place, then just like Erica said, why is it here? Also, if it has to do with a place outside of Rokkenjima, that would make no sense because Ava figured it out, and she obviously stayed here on the island and found the gold here. So it has to be contained within Rokkenjima. And so anyways, the village, I don't know if the village has to do with Kuadorian, I'm just gonna assume, or maybe the main mansion. And then they said down the shore you will find two people who will point you to the, I forgot exactly what it said, but two people on a shore here in Rokkenjima. That only made me think of the shore, which is coincidentally very funny, the very same shore we're looking at right now. Right under there is a shore where two people were, fucking Kuadorian, Beatrice and Rosa. And that's where Kuadorian Beatrice fucking fell, exactly where we're looking at, fucking right here, fell, cracked her fucking skull open and bled out there. And then Rosa walked down the shore away. Now then, the epitaph pretty much ended with, once you find that place, you'll find the key. And I forgot exactly what it said, but finding the key, you will have to complete the sacrifices. And that's something that I completely ignored. Like, I didn't know they were connected. I don't know why. I guess I kind of just blanked out on that. But upon finding the key being the succession ritual, I mean, Ava found the key and she had to succeed. She had to do all the fucking, she had to complete the epitaph, like killing everyone, right? Dude, I was looking Odawara? Odawara, right? That's what it's called, the town where Ginzo's from. But then at the same time, the thing that's making me not agree with that is that Ava, Rosa, and everyone, they said that, oh, they don't think Odawara is the home of old, the beloved home of old, which was tripping. It was fucking me up, because if that's the case, isn't that the only place we know where Ginzo was as a child, or not as a child, but in his younger days? That's the only place we fucking know of. And they said, oh, we can't say that is the place because we don't think that's the place, but this other place. And so they came up with a theory of this other place, but we don't know what the fuck that other place is. Is it here, Rokkenjima? How long has he been here again? But yeah, that's what I was going through. Maybe like on the bottom of this cliff, that's where the entrance of the gold is. I don't know. And then Erica, again, she's treating it with no magic involved, so obviously none of that. She wouldn't even know about any of this. And they were talking about an atlas, a map. So from, I think they said from Odawara to here, go 10% of the way. I don't fuck, dude, I am so confused. Again, I was looking up sweet fish. I was looking up the fucking the readings for sweet fish. It said that they were territorial, right? That's what I do know. They're territorial. Maybe that's a clue in itself. I mean, Ginzo, I guess he's pretty territorial of his fucking living conditions. Maybe, you see how I'm just thinking about everything. but I'm coming up with nothing. And again, I'm bouncing. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take this in a way where I'm thinking about magic or not. Maybe not. Natsuki could be seen in the study when she muttered as though to herself. Gold butterflies appeared and formed into the shape of a person. There she is.
このままぼんやりと過ごし、明日をしのげるとは思えぬ。やはりお父様が不機嫌で出てこないというだけではごまかしきれませんか。去年の時点で相当の不信を持たれていたようだ。それにより膨れ上がった毒素は今やとぐろを巻くかのようにこの書斎を取り囲み締め上げている。
去年から疑われていただけではないでしょうな。
Damn, is everybody rolling up? Even Gap? Is she gonna show up?
それだけでは説明がつかないくらいに毒素は濃密に練り上げられています。
But aren't we like submerged under like or whatever the fuck happened in episode 4?
金蔵様の死を去年の時点から疑い、今年の会議にて暴こうという強い意志があったに違いありません。
Oh shit.
去年の時点から
Gab didn't show up.
騙しきれていなかったということですか。
残念なが
There's
ら
that slight doubt.
そうお考えになる方が今はよろしいかと。明日も台風はとどまり、迎えの船は明後日になります。
Dude, I don't know. Let me just fucking fully realize that my girl Natsuki is talking to Renov and everyone else with no questions at all.
つまり、あと最低でも36時間を持ちこたえねばならないということです。
Oh, now it's them having to endure.
夏日の目には見えぬであろうが、この部屋を閉ざす密室結界は極めて強固なものだった。それが今夜だけでボロボロに擦り切れ、嵐を待つ枯葉のようなありさまだ。いいえ、まさに嵐の真っ只中にありますよ。夏日様、私は密室結界を別のものに変えることを提案いたします。別のものというのはどういう意味ですか。つまり作戦を変えるという意味ですか。
さようでございます。私とワルギリア様で去年のものに近い結界を再構築します。
つまり去年のように金蔵を極力書斎の外に出し、毒素の影から影へと綱渡りをさせるということだ。危険ではあるが、わらわもそれを提案したい。何ですって？今さら作戦を変えるというのですか。籠城では切り抜けられぬと分かった以上、城を捨てることも考えねばなりません。
Okay.
この書斎はもはや敵兵に囲まれ、城壁さえも破られかけた城に同じ。
Damn, bitch, the enemy battle breach the
座せ
motherfucking
は死を意味
doors.
するならば、玉砕を求めて最後の出陣をするのも手でしょうな。降伏できぬ戦いでしょうか。
Right.
お父様の
You
秘密
surrender, you're
は
fucked.
最後の最後まで絶対に死守します。それを蹴取られれば言い繕う余地など何もない。主人の横領は白日のもとにさらされ、後ろ宮家の名誉は失墜します。
Wow, man, she's doing all that to protect her husband, man. She's such a sweet. I love her.
断固としてそれだけは防がねばなりません。落ち着け、分かっておるわ。
She loves. I wish. Can we? I want to know more about why she loves him so much. How did they come
ク
together?
ラウスの錬金術はじきに大勢を迎える。今年を乗り切ればなんとかなるのだ。
Kraus is
だから
out.
うろたえるでない。しかし 去年と同じ手では無理だとして取った作戦がこの籠城なのですよ。一度は無理と切り捨てた作戦を再び選ぶのは愚の骨頂ではありませんか。一体今さらどういう筋書きを作るというのですか。
Well, if you didn't expect to do it, they sure as hell didn't.
それは
So maybe that'll
私
work
と
in
ロノ
your
ウを
advantage?
用意します。お任せを。幻想を生み出すのは魔女たちの役目。夏姫様はそのご許可をくださるだけで結構でございます。お師匠様もロノウェもこういう時は実に頼れるぞ。片翼のわしの使用人どもも家具としては優秀だ。お師匠様たちが魔法を再構築すればそれを守るために働くだろう。今からでも決して遅くはない。金蔵を書斎から出しその幻想を歩き回らせよう。その作戦を長く検討しそれでも有効なものが見出せなかったから籠城を選んだことを忘れましたか。急場にうろたえ軽々しく当初の作戦を投げ出すなど愚かしいことです。しかし夏姫様、籠城ではもはやしのぎきれぬことは毒素の真っ只中でそれを感じ取っておられた夏姫様が一番ご存知のはずです。私は籠城の方針は変えずに何とか他の作戦を考えられないかと提案します。とにかくこの部屋を密室に保ちさえすれば誰もお父様の存在を否定はできないのです。開けることのできぬ猫箱の中身を断定することなど何人にもできないのですから。確かにそうではあるが人間どもは不条理であるぞ。密閉した猫箱とてケーキの箱に群がるクロアリのように箱を食い破って中に入ることもあり得る。ベルンカステル教の駒も気になるしな。
エリカ様が晩餐の話題をさらってくださったのは幸いでした。おかげで今夜の親族会議をお開きにできる雰囲気を生み出してくれたのですから。普段のように即座に親族会議となっていたら今夜にも結界は破られていたかもしれません。
Wow, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm seeing what they're saying. Okay.
しかしそのせいでより濃密に毒素は練り上げられました。
I'm starting to understand previous fucking things that they've done.
明日まで練り上げられた毒素は密室結界をたやすく犯すでしょう。籠城を続けるにせよやめるにせよどちらにせよ新しい作戦と結界を用意しなくては明日は乗り越えられません。密室結界を破るための何かの策があるのかもしれぬな。ベルンカステル教にはあのエリカというこまめ侮れぬぞ。
それを言えば例の19年前の復讐とかいう謎の男もベルンカステル教の駒かもしれません。
I didn't even think about that. I don't even know. I think. What do I think about that guy? I don't. So it's not her. It's not theirs. Okay, it has to be. Or could it be Lamb's too?
18の駒で均衡が取れていた盤面に望まぬ駒が2つも追加された。イレギュラーが多すぎます今年は。
ベルンカステル教は東洋趣味が終わりだったな。日本のチェス将棋ではゲーム中に駒を追加することもできるというではないか。
Wow.
ええ
That's
可
random.
能ですよ。敵のキングの目の前に駒置き場より取り出したクイーンを置くことさえ将棋では許された切り札たる一手です。19年前を語る男はどうしているのでしょう。この島のどこかにすでに潜んでいるというのでしょうか。あのエリカという少女が漂着と称して現れることができたのです。あの男もこの台風にもかかわらず島のどこかに上陸し息を潜めているのかもしれない。
So now we have a lot of fucking people just invading the motherfucking island, man. Could this have happened at any time before? I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, a typhoon going on, you can explain it very easily. I mean, that'll drag any motherfucker up. A fucking mysterious ass man. He says you're his mother.
この悪夢と偶然の奇跡をどう説明すればいいというのですか?
Oh, I mean, right there, miracle. It's burn. Natsuki slammed the desk hard, held her head, and cringed at the pain from her overwhelming headache. What's up with those headaches? I feel like that's gonna be a big thing.
Shogi は確かにキングの真正面に敵の駒が突如現れることを認めたゲームです。ですが、だからこそ、そこに隙間を作らぬ完璧な陣形を作り、キングを守る芸術的な城を構築します。
ならばやはり、籠城は正しいではありませんか。
こもりきれる籠城ならばいざ知れず、今はそれを期待できる段階にありません。
Wow, alright.
壁を背負わぬキングを詰めるのは難しく、四方を分けたキングを詰めるのはさらに困難だろう。
Okay, we're going back to the same issue. We're repeating the thing that we've been repeating since the beginning. We gotta get out.
ネズミで考えよ。カゴに閉じ込めたネズミを掴むことはできよう。しかし、野に逃げ出したネズミを掴むことなど、雲を掴むに等しい話よ。
Yes.
夏日様、
Impossible.
どうか検討することのご許可を。金蔵様が書斎をお出になり、気まぐれに屋敷内を闊歩しながら親族の方々の目を逃れる。それが自然である筋書きを明朝までに考えます。危険だわ。
Okay.
それくらいなら、お父様がこの部屋で機嫌を損ねられていることを演じ続けた方が。明日にも親族の方々はこの書斎の前に詰めかけるでしょう。そ
You
こ
really
に
think they got the balls to
扉
do
一
that?
枚
Yeah,
向こう
they
側
do.
に詰めかけるのです。そこで夏日様は金蔵様と怒鳴り合いをしているかのようなふりを一体何時間続けられるというのですか。不可能です。その不可能を何とか36時間逃げ切らねばならないのです。やれと言うならやります。私は後宮夏日、後宮家当主の妻です。それをやれと言うなら、私は何日でもここでお父様と怒鳴り合いをしているところを演じましょう。
Oh, baby. Listen, she has heart. What is she, the witch of resilience? Even Natsuki understood that there was no way she could manage it, but then why say it? Why say you can? But she could no longer see any chance of victory from a plan which involved making an illusion of Ginzo walk around. Banging on the desk several times, with tears of intense emotion streaming down her face, Natsuki alternated between groaning from her headache and placing the blame on one thing or another. It was enough to make one feel that there was a curse which made anyone who sat in that chair do the same. Oh shit.
これは
A curse, bitch.
奥様が逃げる詰め将棋ですな。詰め将棋ですから相手のキングはない。決められた手数を逃げ切る以外に奥様に勝つ手はないのです。
その手数か。
That sucks.
あと1日半もあるなんて多すぎます。考えることをやめるでない。降参するでない。愚痴はわらわが聞こうぞ。だから音を上げるでないぞ。
Yeah, you got the endless witch with you.
絶対にこの苦難を乗り越えようという絶対の意志が絶対の結果を紡ぎ出す。
Yes, you got the endless witch. You can endlessly fucking, escape them.
それこそが絶対の魔女の力。
Power of the, but you're not the witch of certainty. Is she being controlled by Lamb?
その魔力を失ってはならぬ。必ず乗り越えられると信じよ。きっと妙案は浮かぶ。だからそれを考えることを投げ出してはならぬ。
So this is the quote-unquote peace Beatrice. Okay. That's a question I was wondering, and I have that answered.
そうですね。分かっています。私が乗り越えねば、他の誰にも乗り越えられぬ困難なのです。そうとも。それを乗り越えてみせよと、そなたは金蔵に託されたのではないか。金蔵は、そなたなら託せると認めたのだ。お父様。お父様。お師匠様とロノウェが手は考える。もちろんわらわも考える。だが、主であるそなたの許可なくばそれも許されぬ。だからせめてそなたは、戦う意志を捨てるな。諦めるな。分かってます。分かってます。でも、もう、疲れ切ってしまって、頭痛が耐えられなくて。どうして私はこんなにも冷え切った書斎でたった一人で泣いているの。どうして主人は今
Right,
ここにい
wait.
てくれないの。
Yeah, why is it? Where is he? Where is Kraus? Back when dinner ended, Kraus claimed to be dizzy and went to bed early. Of course, he had done this to get enough rest to be ready himself for the long day ahead. But to Natsuki right now, it felt as though he had just gone straight to sleep and pushed all of the burden onto her. Oh. Well, I don't like that. However, complaining about such a thing would mean that she had failed as a wife. Ah, there it is, bitch. That old ass way of thinking that Kinzo pushed onto him. Wasn't it a good wife's duty to work hard and think of the family first, even when her husband was resting? Regretting even her anger at her husband, and unable to determine whom she should be angry at, Natsuki continued to sob. How miserable is she right now? If only Kinzo could just speak to her kindly at times like this. That's what she wants. Beato searched for him, but Kinzo had been nowhere to be seen in the study for some time now. Perhaps Natsuki had noticed this as well, though she took pride in fighting alone and supporting from behind, thinking of those as the responsibilities of a good wife, without anyone to validate what she was doing and say it was needed. She was now so frail that she couldn't even stop her own tears. Just as Beato was thinking of words she could use to console Natsuki, Virgilia tapped her lightly on the shoulder. If words of consolation don't come from the mouth of the right person, they can sometimes do more harm than good. Therefore, Virgilia silently urged Beato that saying nothing was the best course of action for now.
ああ、お取り込み中にごめんなさい。部外者だけど発言いいかしら。
Okay.
分かった。今は慎みなさい。
Is she gonna shorten her name?
この場にいる限り、部外者の客人もありません。発言を許します。ありがとう。さっきロノウェイは言ったわ。これは夏日が逃げる詰将棋だよね。詰将棋はどうして負けるの？キングがチェックメイトされるからでしょ。言われるまでもないわ。そして敵にはキングがいない。だから夏日は自分のキングを逃がし続けるしかない。
なるほど、その手ですか。もうその時が来ましたか。
どういうことです？何か手があるというのですか？夏日はゴールドスミスの死を隠す一番最初に提案している。
No way to tell them that he's
そ
gone?
れを使う時が来たということよ。失踪ですか？その一手を親族会議の今指すというのですか？危険すぎます。
Wow, bitch. After successfully resolving all of their problems, they would have to lay Kinzo to rest. And the way to do that was to make him disappear. One day, Ginzo would go out into the forest and never return. Wow, and to have the whole fucking family here to fucking back up that story, man. That's the perfect out for them. If they believe it. They wouldn't be able to find him no matter how much they searched, so he would be declared missing and in the middle of a typhoon, no less.
さっきリーチェも言ったわ。野に逃れたネズミを捕まえることはできない。そして森に消えたゴールドスミスを捕らえることもね。それで言い逃れられると？この最も疑われた今にその一手を指すなど、まさに自殺にも等しい一手です。
Right.
疑われるでしょう。まさに疑惑と呼ばれるに等しい一手でしょう。しかしこの書斎に彼らが踏み込もうともぬけの殻、金蔵様を捕らえることは永遠に不可能で、その死はこれほどまでに疑わしいにもかかわらず立証することができない。
36時間どころか永遠に金蔵の秘密を守ることができるんじゃない？もちろんそれにふさわしいリスクを背負うことになるけれど、
その一手を指せば確かにこの場を乗り切ることはできようが、失う名誉も計り知れぬぞ。
それでも確実にこの場を乗り切れる一手よ。もちろん疑惑を大きく背負うわ。
Yes, man. If we're gonna do this shit, we gotta be prepared to have for a shit storm.
でも死なない。
It
確か
won't
にそ
be
れは
fatal. We're just gonna have to take the brunt of that. We're just gonna have to take it head on.
関東大震災で
Okay.
後ろに
I mean, if that's our only
本当だった
option.
ら滅んでいるはずだったのよ。それを狂気の天才ゴールドスミスが再建して、あなたが守りたくなるくらいに立派に再建してみせたわ。なら今度はそれをあなたたち新しき当主夫妻がやってみせるべきなのよ。
ほう、そういう煽り方をなさいますか。
煽りじゃないわ。当主夫人としての覚悟を私は聞いているだけよ。泥をすすってでも後ろ宮家を守る覚悟はあなたにはあるんでしょ？
あります。
She really loves this fucking family name.
その時よ。泥をすすって生き延びられるならいくらでも飲み干しなさい。あなたは苦界を這いずって生き延び、やがては必ず栄光を取り戻す。この序列第33位のガープがそれを約束してあげるわ。
Say it in red. Say it in red.
私がこのタイミングでここへ遊びに来たのは、きっとそれを望む偶然の神々のお導きでしょうよ。守ってあげる。後ろ宮夏日。対価は不要よ。あんたに仕えてるリーチェからすでにたっぷり前払いされてるわ。
Gap seemed quite cavalier, but she was actually possessed by a strong sense of duty. She was the kind of person who just couldn't leave someone in trouble alone.
前払い？はて、わらわがいつ？記憶にないぞ。
Yes, what do you mean?
あなたがどこにしまったか思い出せないマジックアイテムの数々。
Is that...
随分とちょろまかせてもらってるもの。
見つからないのはやはりそなたの仕業だったか。返せ！幻の金髄賞とムーンステッキ返せ！まだくっつけて遊んでないのに。
The witch laugh?
私から授けられる魔法と作戦はそんなところよ。ゴールドスミスを誰にも見つけられない世界へ私は隠すことができる。この魔法が必要になったらいつでも言って。その直前まで夏日は他のもっと無難な作戦を思案すればいい。
確かに選択肢を残すことは心のゆとりを残すこと。心にゆとりなくして妙案も生まれぬものです。
夏日様、夜は短くありません。ガープの手は最後の切り札とし、
今は策を練りましょう。
Okay.
そのご許可をどうか。
Alright, shit. Why do you need permission so bad to just speak your mind? Just do it.
信頼と魔力と絶対の信念を我らにお与えください。あんたが信じれば私がそれを叶えるわ。あんたが疑えばそれも私が叶える。
Okay. Well, if you're gonna put it like that.
あなたが作りなさい。
Damn, bitch. Let's see how much Natsuki really believes. Having Ginzo go missing and doing it right in the middle of this family conference, that was truly a last resort. Hiding this final trump card in her heart, Natsuki decided that she would grope around for a different plan until the last second. After all, this long night had only just begun. And it was long, not only for her. Burn Castle and her pieces had just as much time. I'm still thinking about this fucking epitaph. I hope I'm on the right track.
足をえぐりて
Gouge the leg and
これ
kill.
で完成だ。
なるほど、やはりえぐるとはそういう意味だったんですね。
Gouge meant to take something off?
またしても私の推理は正解でした。
Oh fuck, I hope. The feel of the last one was clearly different from all the ones before, making the two of them almost certain that they had activated some sort of mechanism. Oh, to separate the two, bitch, both of y'all gonna be separated. However, as far as a quick glance could tell, there was no dramatic change, such as an entrance of some sort opening. Apparently, they would need to do just a little more before they could find it.
すげえよ、お前は。これで本当に黄金が見つかったら、俺とお前で山分けだな。
知的興奮を楽しめただけで十分です。私が好きなのは謎解きだけ。報酬はそれが正しかったことの証明だけで十分です。
She shrugged it off, saying that just seeing the gold would be enough. Then she crouched down, peering fixedly at the gimmick that made up the key. It's no exaggeration at all to say that this girl really loves solving riddles. Her fondness for treasure hunting is fueled by a romanticism regarding the process of finding hidden things, and she has no interest whatsoever in getting the treasure for herself and becoming a billionaire or whatever.
なるほど、よくもこんな仕掛けを。あなたたちの不運は私をこの島に迎えたことでしたね。ただ碑文がそこに存在するだけで、フルドエリカはこの程度の推理が可能です。いかがでしょうか、皆様方。
My thoughts? Let me read this again and I'll tell you my thoughts. The mistake you all made was welcoming me onto this island in the first place. Well, I mean, that sounds very ominous. Are you like gonna kill us or something? All it takes is the presence of that epitaph. As she said this to the mechanism she had exposed, she grinned at it. Mechanism? That smile had a bit of triumph on it, but it was more fully characterized by the small bit of unpleasant disdain it contained. Really? After solving the riddle, she was probably reveling in the pleasure of having won against the one who had proposed it, as well as the way she could now scoff at this person.
こ
Wait
れ
a
で
minute.
黄金が見つかれば、次期当主はクラウスさんでなくあなたですね。
どうだろうな。
If she solved the riddle, isn't she gonna become a witch and need to
ク
kill
ラウ
everyone?
スさんってちょっと傲慢な方じゃないですか。偉そうって言いますか。そのクラウスさんが一夜明けたら、おいに黄金も次期当主の座もかっさらわれていたなんて、なんだか愉快ですね。
Oh, it's better to feel bad about that. Erica was still crouched down as she spoke. She's crouched. We're in the woods. Now then, am I right? Are we near? I don't hear any seagulls, but this entire fucking island, but it's night. Am I right? Are we near that fucking cliff? Her back to Battler as she toyed around with the mechanism. What mechanism? It's underground, obviously. That shit, that mechanism right behind the island, or behind the mansion where Ganon died the last episode, and Kraus, that where they were leaving, where all of them were together, Kyrie, is that where it is? But that was connected to Kuadorian. Again, I said at the beginning, I said that Kuadorian, isn't that where that's where the gold would be? I mean, it just makes sense. There or here where Beatrice died.
ジェシカさんでしたっけ？私に意見した女の子。
Oh, is she holding some resentment?
あの子、自分の父親が次期当主だと威張ってましたね。
Oh, so this is gonna give her like
あな
excitement.
たは今夜が明け、バトラさんが全ての黄金を受け継ぎ、
Let me guess, she's gonna be
自
excited
分の
about
父
that.
親がもはや次期当主で亡くなったことを知ったら、
Yep, I
どん
fucking
な
knew it.
表情を見せるんでしょうね。
別に俺は200億を独り占めする気は毛頭ねえぜ。ま、せいぜい1割ももらえりゃお腹いっぱいさ。あとは親族で仲良く分けりゃいい。次期当主なんてもっと興味がねえぜ。クラウスおじさんに喜んで押し付けさせてもらうぜ。
果たしてそう簡単な話で済むでしょうか。それを推理することよりは、今はジェシカさんが明日どんな表情をしながら、どんな負け惜しみを口にするかの方が推理の対象としては楽しい。
You know what? I don't know why it took me until right now to figure this out. This bitch is a sadist. She's a sadist. You hear that laugh? She likes that shit. She likes thinking about the pain others will feel. The fucking regret, the anger, all that shit. Yes, she's twisted.
謎解きが好きという時点で推理できませんでした？
No. When you said that, I thought you were quirky. There was something interesting, something funny about you. You have a personality, but now I know that personality is filled with sadism. You're an evil
人が隠
bitch.
すことを暴くのが好きな
Yeah, yeah, you are.
なんですよ。
An intellectual rapist. So you like understanding what other people. Okay, so you motherfucking play games, and you force other. Okay, exposing things that other people hide. That's a, you know what, intellectual. Yeah, that's a good way to. I mean, that makes sense. You're violating people.
自分の謎解きもそうです。
Oh, you thought about raping the fucking epitaph?
暴いてやりたかったんだろ。
By the way, oh my god. I'm sorry, I just gotta say this. By the way, this reminds me of what the reason I said that, again, the two who were there, up the shore for the key, the reason I said that because the name of the fucking riddle is the witch's epitaph. Motherfucking taff. You only have an epitaph if you're fucking dead. Beatrice, Guadorian Beatrice is fucking dead.
最初はそうでしたが、途中から目的が変わりました。
途中？
Wait a minute, but Kyunzo's also dead. I gotta think more about this later.
何？
ジェシカさんです。私の推理に口を挟み、高潔かつ高尚な時間を汚しました。だからあのジェシカという子に思い知らせたくて、
Get
自
even.
分の謎を解くことに目的を変えた。
That wouldn't be getting even, that'd be you winning.
お前本気で言ってんのか？
Yes, she's evil. You know what, she reminds me of like an evil e-girl. All of them are evil.
私はどんな相手でも屈服させます。
Oh yeah, and what do you do then?
それが私の唯一の優越です。
Oh, so she likes domination. Dominating others.
まだ推理必要ですか？後ろにはジェシカが私をムカつかせた。
Hold on, what's going on with her
だから
face?
私は 身の程を思い知らせてやりたくて。
Yeah, put her there. It is, bitch. The domination aspect. She wants to be higher than anyone else. Put her in her place and look at the face she's making.
そこから導かれる今の私の感情。
I'm deducing that you're feeling probably a little bit elated, excited, happy. You're feeling some sort of thrill, bitch. You're getting turned on it, maybe. I don't know.
推理可
Wait,
能ですか？
you're old as her, so I probably shouldn't say that. Yes, I can go through the fucking motions. This time, I turned my back on her in earnest. Yes, Battler's getting a little freaked out. Did I get so caught up in the fun of this riddle-solving game that I allowed her to lead me into making a terrible mistake? That's right. I could have worked out that this would happen. With the riddle solved, the relatives will probably get into an uproar about who will be the successor to the head. Dad and Kirie-san will probably make a fuss about how I, the discoverer, should be the successor, and the other relatives not thrilled with that prospect will probably oppose them. What a fucking mess. Despite how adamant Erica was about it, it isn't written anywhere that the one who solves the riddle of the epitaph becomes the successor. Because of this, it'll lead to a fight between those who are willing to accept that and those who aren't. To reason out what will happen next, as Erica suggested, it will probably turn into an ugly fight between Uncle Kraus and the rest of the relatives. When Jessica finds out I've solved the riddle, she will admire me or curse me? No, will she? I don't want to think about that for now. Think about that now. Erica was still mumbling. Fuck me. Apparently, she had already started trying to reason it out. As I began to feel very bad, I lazily gazed out into the black night. So we are in the woods. That much is obvious. But I don't know if this is like supposed to be a stand-in or what, but this path in the background is the path leading to Kuwadorian, the mansion. I don't know if that's just a placeholder just to like make us think like, hey, we're somewhere in the woods, but we don't know where exactly, or if that's a hint like, yo, we're in the path lead. Like, I don't know, man. Then I looked at a dimly lit outdoor light and saw the silhouette of a person in front of it. Outdoor light. Dude, I swear, did I get it right? I have people sleeping next door. I will scream and wake them the fuck up if I'm right. I thought I must be seeing things. You know what? Here, I'm promising I will howl. After all, it was unthinkable that someone would have been standing there the whole time, pounded upon by the rain without even an umbrella, just a light in a house or building. However, the silhouette didn't move an inch, and maybe, no, it couldn't be. It was looking at me. I fucking thought that it was. And it was. Bitch. Is it gonna be Ginzo? It's gonna be Ginzo, isn't it? How the motherfucking shit did I know? I picked up my fucking mic. I hope that shit didn't sound crazy to you motherfuckers. Grandfather. I woke them the fuck up. It's enough. Fuck it, I can scream now. In that instant, I understood. Grandfather had probably been watching us solve the riddle the whole time and had seen us as we spectacularly solved the entire riddle of the epitaph. Epitaph? You can only have an epitaph if you're dead. Is this a grave? Oh shit, look at his shit. Oh wait, never mind, that's just Shadow. I thought he was like disappearing or something. Without a doubt, Grandfather smiled faintly. This is also gonna support what if Natsuki does go on and say that Ginzo disappeared into the fucking woods. If Battler comes back and says that he saw Ginzo in the woods, did you know how much that is gonna corroborate what she's saying? Dude, she's gonna have the advantage here. Grandfather, who had never worn any expression that wasn't moody or frightening, looked me in the face and smiled at me for the first time ever. I'm thinking about that. What does that mean? Well, I mean, I know what it means, but it's crazy to think about that. He's smiling. He's only ever known him to have a sour look in his face, almost as though he was saying too smart for your own good. Yo, he's gonna kill him? Or else, I never thought it would be you. Really? Does that change your opinion on me? You never thought it would be me. Do you like me more because of that? However, this was the result chosen by Grandfather's epitaph, or the witches? So I was sure that he had accepted that result. He grinned one final time. Of course, he didn't use words. His smile seemed to be a silent expression of a single word. Superb? I didn't know how I should respond. I couldn't do anything but stand there in shock, ignoring Erica as she crouched down, mumbling with her back towards me. Then, Grandfather stretched a hand out from the folds of his cloak and pointed at something. If it's not Beatrice's grave, could it be his wife's grave? I don't know. When I looked in that direction, I saw there. The thing he was pointing at was probably told me it was a grave, and I will fucking lose my shit. The guidepost to the Golden Land? Guidepost? Go. Grandfather had undoubtedly said that one word. Iku. I nodded to show that I understood. Seeing this, Grandfather nodded back, satisfied. Then, with a spin of his cloak, he disappeared, seeming to melt into the darkness. Again, bitch. Just as fucking Natsuki maybe is gonna say. The expression on his face at the end was a truly and finally satisfied smile. Probably the only smile in it. Well, never mind.
聞いてます？
He smiled with
バトラさん。
Beatrice, not the only smile.
私の推理。
見つけたぜ。あれが黄金鏡への道しるべだ。
Guidepost. So there's a guidepost here. But I'm not really sure if any like paths that come from the mansion to the fucking guest house. I don't know if there's any paths that lead out into the wilderness that have guideposts on them.
さっきと向きが変わってる。
Facing a different direction. What do you mean?
なるほど。あちらへ進めという意味ですか。
Okay.
観察力ですね。
So if you look at it from a different angle, it okay.
じいさんに教えてもらった。
え？金蔵さん？どこに？
行くぜ。見せてもらおうじゃねえか。黄金鏡ってやつを。
I mean, I've already seen what it looks like. I already know what it looks like. We started to walk. The entrance to the Golden Lands was right there. Bitch. I swear to God, if it's a fucking hatch and we go down a hatch. When I think about it, I was also a head that no one saw coming. How interesting that the one who will succeed me as head is also a person no one saw coming. That's a beautiful thing to state. If you could state what he's saying right now with full certainty, that's the dream. And especially at his age, if you could say, if at his age you could say these words, it was all worth it. Wait, he's gonna wait with Battler of all people. That's Battler! Oh wait, I want to scream no. Battler! Wait, he bet on that? So, okay. So, Ginzo bet on someone to solve it. Yes, this fucking shit. I recognize this shit. Yes, down here. So we don't know if it's like a hatch underground or if it's into a cave or what. Oh, I love that we get to see my boy like this. Yes. Oh, I love hearing my boy that happy. You're right about that. At the end of a crude underground tunnel. Okay, so it is an underground tunnel. In a VIP room, which was so beautiful that it seemed out of place. There was a pile of gold so large that there could be no doubting its 20 billion yen worth. Erika was calm, but Battler couldn't suppress his excitement. As for which of the two was the correct reaction to show off after seeing a mountain of gold, only those who saw the scene with their own eyes could say for sure. Oh, this beautiful song. In this day and age, it said that an average salaryman earns about 200 million yen in wages over his life. And this is 20 billion yen worth of gold. With even 1/100th of this gold mountain, a single human could live their entire life without working. What is labor? Isn't it the very point of a human's life? Since a person who doesn't work cannot eat? If so, then 200 million yen is enough to make a single person's life complete. And this is 20 billion yen. This would account for the labor of 100 humans. No, a single human's life 100 times over. Of course, if you still wanted to work, you could. Any money you gain as a result could all be used to play with. After all, you would already have enough money to live your entire life. No, for eternity. No, wait. I mustn't keep it all to myself. I could split it up among 100 people. If I could create a world where a full 100 humans wouldn't have to work for their whole lives, just what kind of world would that be? Yeah, there's no doubt at all. I'm smiling right now. I have my hands together, my palms together. I'm so happy for my boy. Oh, I love him. Burn Battler. The really critical parts. Nothing wrong with just a little bit of... Oh, I hate this teasing though. I was thinking, I spent an hour theorizing because I thought they were about to explain everything about the epitaph right now, but I guess not. I just hope that my theory is on the right track. The gold was discovered in the third game as well by Auntie Ava. Auntie Rosa had also witnessed it. Yes, that's another thing. Rosa had to have known. Like, she also figured out how to find the gold. Now then, only she, well, she must have known about where Beato died. Auntie Rosa also witnessed it, but then how would Ava know about that? I don't know. However, the two of them hadn't spoken of the gold's discovery to anyone. In other words, there was a chance that the gold's discovery was a catbox truth kept between the two of them, which meant that it was possible that the gold didn't exist and was just an illusion. So both of them, oh fuck.
ここに積まれたインゴットは全て本物の純金。
And they are
レプリカ
Kinzo's.
とか偽物とかそんな騙しは一切なし。
And they are Kinzo's. They're
よし
his.
わかった。この黄金は認めるぜ。だが認められないものがまだある。
Yes, we're playing a different game, different from the
あっちゃ
pieces.
ったものね。金蔵に。
Well, the piece him did.
金蔵は幻想のはずなのに、あなたさっき出会っちゃったわよね。やっぱりこれは魔法なんじゃないのかしら。
No, 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 no. It was really dark. It was really fucking dark. That could be anyone.
小酒。俺は一言もじい様と言葉を交わしちゃいねえ。じい様と言葉を交わしたような気持ちになっただけだ。
Yes, yes. That's exactly right.
同じ手はもう通用しない。
ならほらどうぞ、青き真実。
Oh, you
おそらく俺は
bitch.
異分の謎を解き興奮状態にあった。
Yes.
それで何かをじい様と見間違えた。
By the way, they were fucking fucking me, Erica and Battle. They were picking at. She was bent over looking at something. Now then, what the fuck were they looking at? And why did we move over here? Wasn't that important?
例えばそれは暗がりの子たちに引っかかった何かのシートかカバーで、それが漆黒のマントを羽織ったじい様に見えたのかもしれない。
Damn, look at his face.
その結果、
Show them fangs.
俺はじい様と何かのやり取りをしたように誤解したんだ。
青き真実、有効ね。まあ私も全く同じことを青で語ったわけだけど。
Right, so we're just going over a game that they played. We're just catching up to it.
赤き真実で反論は。
ないわ。今のところはね。
For now. God, I love this song so much. I'm gonna listen to this shit until I die. Forever. The me, who had let out a strange yell in front of the gold mountain, was finally starting to regain his cool. Yes, the quote-unquote me. Now that we'd found it, there was no covering it up. I faintly thought about keeping this discovery a secret. However, Erica wanted to prove that her own reasoning was correct by announcing this fact to everyone. Oh, we're gonna have a fight just like the other two had. She really is an intellectual rapist, just as she says. Yes, she's like, she so badly wants to be fucking superior to everyone. The puzzle solving game is what's important to her, and she doesn't intend to take any responsibility for what happens after the riddle is solved. A riddle is sort of like a lock. Locks exist to be locked, and whenever a lock is locked, there is a meaning behind locking it. Am I gonna say lock? So, therefore, there should always be also always be a meaning behind breaking one open and exposing what it protects. However, this girl has made the exposure itself her final goal, and she doesn't plan on taking responsibility for anything that happens later. Maybe the true storm to hit Rokkenjima isn't the typhoon, but her. She won't keep this discovery secret. She'll definitely announce it to brag about her success, and then she'll call a real storm down upon this island. Well, that's an interesting way to look at it. Metaphors. I won't be able to keep this covered up. Then in that case, there's nothing to do except announce this fact fairly. But conceal the fucking exactly where it is. Maybe bring one gold back to show everybody, yo, look, I know where it is, bitch. I can imagine what will happen after that. As she grinned, Erica muttered to herself. She must have been predicting the uproar the relatives would soon bring about. That's what she was doing earlier, thinking about Jessica. To her, imagining that was much sweeter than 20 billion yen in gold.
ただ非分がそこに存在するだけで、フルダエリカはこの程度の推理が可能です。いかがでしょうか、皆様方。
My thoughts, bitch. My thoughts is that you're very smart, smarter than I am. Look at those eyes, those cat-like eyes. I hope what I say is accurate. Again, like I say, Rosa she figured out where the golden shit is, the entrance to the golden land. Also, Ava did. Now then, they would both have a good shot. Rosa brought up the fact that during the family conference that she did kill Beatrice when she was younger, when she first got to this island. Now then, that's it. I swear, I feel like I have it solved. We're looking at it right now. This is where Beatrice slipped it. Like, I swear I got it right. I swear I got it right. I swear I have to have gotten it right, right?